Yo, what's poppin', people? My name is Tucker Luck, but you can call me Tuck for short. And today, I want to bring y'all my top 5 NBA free agency moves that I would like to see. Now, at the time of me recording this, it's June 29th, 2019. So that means free agency is literally right around the corner. June 1st is like 12:01, and June 1st is when everything goes down. So, because it's a very exciting time for a lot of people. I know it is for me. I know it is for a lot of people. I know a lot of people look forward to, the free agency more than they look forward to the playoffs or even the finals. And, it's crazy that, it's crazy how dramatic it can be. So I wanted to give y'all my top 5, free agency moves that I wanted to see instead of doing the standard, barbershop, workplace talks, sports talks and all of that stuff. You know what I'm talking about. LeBron's the GOAT. No, Jordan's the GOAT. No, Kobe's the GOAT. Even though Kobe is the GOAT. But anyways, also, disclaimer, keep in mind, this is a very unprofessional video. This is not going to be something that's like, oh my God, I'm predicting this to happen, or I'm not some NBA analyst that's like, taking it too serious. This is just what I want to see. I'm very opinionated person, so this is like what I want to see. It's not necessarily going to be the most realistic situations. It might not be, but once again, it's opinionated. So keep that in mind. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into my number 5 NBA free agency move that I want to see. All right, so my number 5 NBA free agency move that I would like to see is Chris Middleton and Brook Lopez to the Los Angeles Lakers. Yes, the Lakers. I'm biased. But, I think that would be a great fit for our team, seeing as we don't really have much of anything on our roster right now, as far as anything low-key. But the main thing that we need when you have LeBron James on your team is you're going to need good shooting. You're going to need somebody who he can dribble, drive, kick it out in the corner. You're going to need somebody who can come off a screen and hit a three. You need, anything to that nature LeBron James is going to need. So I think these would be 2 very good assets to add to the team. Chris Middleton obviously brings he brings kind of some versatility for his size, it looks like, because I think he's a small forward, but he doesn't really look like a small forward. He looks like more like a big 2. So he looks like a tall 2. So he's probably like a small 3, big 2. He kind of probably plays both roles depending on the matchup. So I think that would be a very good addition. Brook Lopez, obviously we have history with him, and he was great. He was good even for us, but I don't know why we didn't re-sign him. That was, all Magic. Blame Magic, hashtag. But I think we can work something out with Brook Lopez to bring him back on another 1-year deal, maybe a 2-year deal. I think he still got it, and I don't think there's any bad blood from us not re-signing him that year. But I think that would be a great pickup for us. Chris Middleton is probably the more unrealistic option, just because he's talked about staying in Milwaukee. But who knows? You throw enough money at somebody, you throw some trophies in their face, you let them walk around the facility. You got Magic Johnson talking to him, you got Kobe talking to him. You got all these prestigious, people, in his ear. Maybe he'll, everybody's entitled to change their mind. So we'll see. But that is my number 5. I would love that move. Let's go to number 4. All right, so my number 4 NBA free agency move that I want to see this year is Jimmy Butler, staying with Philly. Now, I don't think Jimmy Butler should really go anywhere, honestly. I don't think he has a reason to. Philly can pay him the money that he wants. He was a very integral part of that offense and defense, that team in general. I don't think he was the problem of why they didn't beat Toronto in Game 7 or anything like that, or why they didn't go as far as they wanted to go. He was their closer. He was the guy that was going to go out there and get 20 every night. He was the guy you could rely on down the stretch. He can pretty much score from a lot of places. He can give you heart. He can give you intensity on defense. So I don't think Philly should. I think Philly should really highly consider re-signing him, giving him what he wants. I think what Philly needs to do is trade that guy that guy that can't shoot a 3-pointer. That guy, that the light skin guru Ben Simmons. I mean, Ben Simmons is a great player, and he's obviously young, so he still has a lot of time to develop that shot. But I mean, it doesn't even seem like he's worked on it. Even early in his career, I don't know if he's just waiting or what. But I think if they were gonna make a move, then I would be more inclined to keep Jimmy Butler, because you kind of know what you're getting on all phases, and Ben Simmons is kind of a liability on offense, because you kind of clog the lane, you keep him from driving, then what he's gonna do? He's gonna stop the ball, he's gonna pick up his dribble, and then he's gonna try to get it to another player, because if you stop him from dribble driving, he's not gonna have no other option to shoot or to score. So because he can't shoot, he can't size you up at the top of the arc and try to get a shot off on you. He can't do it as of yet. So if I was Philly, I'd probably really consider keeping Jimmy Butler, and if I was gonna make a move, I'd try to trade Ben Simmons somewhere. So my number 3 free agency move that I would like to see this year is Kemba Walker to the Boston Celtics. Now, we know what happened this past season with Boston. Whole Kyrie Irving fiasco. Basically, long story short, Kyrie is not a good teammate. I think Kemba Walker is the polar opposite of Kyrie. I think he is, he's a poor man's Kyrie to start. He can do everything that Kyrie can do. Kyrie can probably do everything better than him, just a little bit better, but Kemba is on that level. But as far as locker room, as far as, hunger, wanting to win, he's been in Charlotte his entire career. So he would love I think he would love an opportunity to play for Boston, a known good playoff team. He can make them substantially better. He can be a leader for those kids there. He's, like I said, a respectable guy. I think they will respect him in the locker room. Even the older vets would respect him. He's that guy. He's just an overall nice guy, and he's a baller. I've seen him make some clutch shots, so I know he's clutch. He's got great handles. He's got a great crossover. He can score from the 3. He can score from the mid-range. He can do anything you need him to do. He can pass. He can do anything that you need him to do. I'm not sure defensively. I've never really watched him on defense, but I think that would be a great fit for the Boston Celtics. Even though I am a Lakers fan and I don't really like the Celtics, but I have some respect for them, because they do what it do. You know what I'm saying? They do what it do out there. But yeah, Kemba Walker to Boston, number 3 free agency move that I would like to see. Yeah. All right, so my number 2 free agency move that I would like to see this year. This one's kind of crazy. This one's kind of out there, but man, would this be nice? Kyrie Irving, we just talked about him, and KD, Kevin Durant, aka No Achilles, Mr. No Achilles right now. I want to see them pair up and go to the Clippers. Now, it might sound crazy, me being a Lakers fan, wanting to see Kyrie and KD go to the Clippers, go to the little brothers of the little brothers at LA, pretty much. But I don't know. I can see it. I can see that being a really good fit, especially even if they find a way to re-sign Patrick Beverley as well. Imagine Kyrie, Pat Bev, KD, or even just like Landry Shamet or Shai Gilgeous, playing that 2 role or whatever they play. And then who do they have? Montrezl Harrell, and I don't know. Oh, their 5 would be Ivan. How you say his name? Zubac. I call him Zublax when he was in LA. When he was with the Lakers, I called him Zublax because he played like a. Never mind. But I called him Zublax. Imagine that. I think that would be a really good starting 5. Now imagine Kyrie and KD, LeBron and AD, and potentially another, max contract player. Imagine that battle in LA. That would be legendary. That would be something to see. Them Clippers Lakers game would be crazy. That would be something to see. That would be something very historic for the league. I would love to see that. Even though I don't even want to see the Clippers prosper, because that would throw them over the top. They made the playoffs without them last year. Imagine what they would do with them this year. Let me not forget that KD's hurt, so he's gonna miss his first year. Obviously, he's gonna miss the first year. He's not gonna play the first year. But after that, He's gonna sign a max. If he's gonna sign a max, he's gonna be a multi-year, obviously. So, Kyrie, KD for 3-4 years versus LeBron and AD. That would be crazy. That would be something to see. I would that for basketball, I would put Lakers fandom to the side. For basketball, that would be excellent. So that's my number 3, or no, that's my number 2. Sorry. And now for my number 1 free agency move that I would like to see in 2019. We got to talk about him. Finals MVP, 2-time champion, fun guy Kawhi. What it do, baby? Kawhi Leonard. I would like to see Kawhi Leonard take his talents to the Los Angeles Lakers. Yes, we're back on the Lakers, baby. I got to do it. I already talked about the Celtics. I already talked about the Clippers. My heart hurt a little bit, so I got to get the Lakers too. All right? I would love to see Kawhi in purple and gold. Let me tell you why. Kawhi obviously is the best two-way player in all of basketball right now. He's the hottest player out right now. He led Toronto to a championship I want to say single-handedly, because low-key he was the only star on that team, but that Toronto team was well built. That Marc Gasol trade in the middle of the season was perfect. It was beautiful. It was what put them over the top. They got production from, surprisingly, and I've always hated on this man, but Kyle Lowry, I've always hated on him, but they got production from him late in the finals. Van Fleet, Ibaka, dudes stepped up for them, but Kawhi was the focal point of that team. He was the reason why they won the championship, and that's why he won Finals MVP. I don't care what Skip Bayless says. He was the reason. So that now he's celebrating, he's relaxing, he's got Drake and Tory Lanez hype, and now I think it's time to go play for a historic franchise. Go play for the Lakers, the purple and gold. You talked about it already. You backed out, you back in, you back out. I don't know where he's at, but I imagine Kawhi, LeBron, AD. That's our super team. It's our turn. Golden State had daytime. It's our turn. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the move that I want to see. Kawhi to the Lakers. Not really that realistic. Seeing as how much money we have. I know we have 32 million cap, but I know there's also the luxury tax that you can kind of play around with that a little bit. Even if you do go over, all you really got to do is pay a fine. So, we sign another max, and then we kind of, I'm assuming after that it'll be a lot of vet minimums, rookie minimums, stuff like that. So we'll see. But that's my number one free agency move that I want to see this year. Yo, hey man. That's going to do it. That's my top 5 NBA free agency moves that I would like to see this year. It's upcoming free agency in 2 days. I can't wait. And I know there's a lot of y'all out there that can't wait as well. But let me know in the comments what y'all think. What's the move, y'all most anticipated move that y'all want to see? Who do y'all want to see? Who do y'all want to see go to where? What is it? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm saying, make sure like the video if you like it, and if you rock with me, go ahead and subscribe, turn that notification bell on. I'm kind of new to this YouTube. As you can tell, I'm kind of new to this YouTube stuff. I don't really like talking too much, but I'm trying to step my game up. I'm trying to get out there, do something different. So let me know if you rock with me. Show some support. And, like I said, let me know what y'all think about this year's free agency. But that's going to be it. Like I said, my name is Tucker Luck, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Deuces.